Another type of or purpose for pruning, as I mentioned, is sanitation. Oftentimes, some varieties, some branches will get damaged by sunburn, or during the winter months, damaged by the cold weather. Specifically, varieties like this is a selection called Mexicana. It tends to be very susceptible to both heat and cold, and will usually show a lot of freeze damage on the new shoots or sunburn, and then the sunburn, the branches will turn, the flesh will rot and just get, will develop into this kind of symptoms. We initially thought it was diseases, but we've found out, we've sent samples to the labs and found out it's just an abiotic response. This is the response to the environment. So by sanitation pruning, what we mean is to remove all these different shoots that are showing any signs of decay. So we remove them, and ideally, once you remove them, you want to remove them off the field as well. We kind of let them in the center of the row here, so that we later can collect them and remove them. All this plant material like this that shows any signs of decay, we want to remove and try to get to what the plant is showing more of a healthy sign. This is kind of what we mean by sanitation. And usually the symptoms or the spreads won't continue growing. So you want to clean up your plant a little bit. And it's usually, we do a lot of this typically during the spring or right after winter, when the plants are showing the strongest signs of decay in response, like I say, to the environment. I'm just gonna cut this here, right behind the plant. Sometimes you have to cut a lot of material, but it's better to cut more than to cut too little, and then have your plants continue to, for the symptoms to continue to expand on the plant, and then you will have your whole plant pretty much melting on this. As you can tell, I'm sanitizing my tools to prevent the spread of any potential diseases. This is all rotten stems. We're going to move to the next plant here as well and try to clean it up a little bit. You can see this is kind of removing shoots that are either weak or showing signs of disease. And just by doing that, the plants, kind of look a little better. Sometimes you have to leave some of that, and the plants make a full comeback. Like in this case, the flesh melted on the stems here, on the main stem of this plant. But there is, if we cut that, that means eliminating the whole plant. So we kind of have to live with some, but we try to clean them up as best we can.